Alright boys, we are off to a rough start to the morning. I picked my phone up off my bed this morning and literally just launched it across my room. And I'm scared to take off the case because the whole back is shattered. But yeah, here at reps now to do some cardio. So over the past week and a half, I've had some big changes in my plan. I'll be 11 weeks out this Saturday from my first show, so we're getting down to crunch time, and so we're going to start to push it a little more. My food has changed a lot. Today's a rest day, so I'm just here to do some cardio, and my rice is, I have 200 grams of rice with each meal. I'm not sure how many carbs I have. I'll probably track my food today, or I'll probably like do a full day of eating, show you guys some of the meals that I'm having, and figure out actually how many carbs I'm eating on my rest days. But for reference, when I was like peak bulk, I was having 400 grams of rice with each meal, and yeah, so it'll be good. I don't mind it. So it's much better than being up late eating meals. I was actually finished all my meals at like 11 last night, which was sick. So I actually got to bed early, got a good night's sleep, and I think Jared is actually meeting me here for cardio. So before this, my cardio, I was just doing my walks outside. I'd usually go in the morning and in the evening, and I still do the evening walks sometimes, but Morgan wants me on the treadmill doing, you know, a steady pace on an incline, just to keep it consistent. So we're able to track it, and it's much more beneficial. So yeah, we got EAs. This is a strawberry limeade or something like that. Anyways, it's a new flavor of the EA Surge, and I have like half a scoop of the Arctic White Nitro Surge in there, just for a little pick me up, and I also have creatine and glutamine in here. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else. I have clients this morning and this evening. Other than that, I'll probably just be doing working on some like content and doing some client check-ins. So one of my prep clients, we're doing another like practice carb up today, so we're going to try to push the carbs a little more today. And well, he has a photo shoot tomorrow, so we're gonna push him a little bit today, more tomorrow than last time, and see how he looks. See if we can find the sweet spot for his show, which is in 2 weeks, which I'm pumped for. Really excited for him. So yeah, so we got 25 minutes of cardio. See you in there. All right, so we just finished cardio. We did a little bit of abs and calves at the end as well. So I'm just gonna go grab a coffee now, go home, I'll have my oat shake, and then go see my clients. Oh my God. People actually cannot drive. Yeah, what I was saying was, I feel like the deeper that I get into prep, the more pissed off I'm gonna be driving, because I'm pretty bad as it is, but it's when I'm hungry and dead, it's gonna be about 10 times worse. So come on, try to find who's good to drive. And I've had so many evenings where I've
Welcome to McDonald's. Do you have a 4-digit reward code today?
No, I don't. Can I just get a large black coffee, please?
Yeah, you can drive ahead whenever you're ready.
Thank you. How's it going? Just pizza, please.
Okay. Okay.
Great, thank you.
you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Everyone.
You too.
You should see an Andre card thing.
All right. This parking lot is actually chaos. This guy's just definitely going the wrong way. All right. We are good. Oh my God. All right, we gotta get out of here. This guy literally does nothing all day long. So he posts up. All right, so meal number 1 is going to be 90 grams of oats, 2 scoops of the authentic ISO. Got chocolate peanut butter. I just opened up a fresh tub, and 1 whole banana. So I'm gonna do this, send out some client updates, and then I gotta go train some clients. All right, we are back for meal 2. So meal 2 here, we just have 200 grams of jasmine rice and 175 grams of chicken breast. So that's like 6 ounces of chicken. And I have sweet and smoky barbecue sauce on there, or sweet and smoky barbecue mustard sauce on there, which is sick. I've been rocking with that lately. So I'm probably just gonna go outside now, eat this, and then do a little bit of work. All right, before I forget, I'm having meal number 3 here. Literally the exact same as meal number 2. It's just 200 grams of rice, 175 grams of chicken, and yeah, that's it. It's almost gone. But I just made a post today, kind of just talking a little bit about my background. I'm gonna set this up here right now, actually. All right, yeah, so I made a post on my Instagram today about kind of my background, what got me into bodybuilding and into the gym more seriously. And so for those of you who don't know, I spent 15 years playing hockey. So I started playing hockey when I was 4 years old, and I played competitively right up until I was 19 or 20. And over the last few years that I was playing hockey, within the last 2 to 3 years, I got a number of severe concussions. And with each one that came, it got much easier to get another, obviously because my brain was damaged, and I probably didn't give it enough time to heal after each one. And so it was kind of spiraling downhill. The side effects were getting worse. I remember being in my university classes and I couldn't focus. I couldn't look at screens for too long or even look at paper for too long. And I had a lot of light sensitivity, and even my mood, I would have kind of mood swings. And so I was seeing a specialist at the time, like a concussion specialist, and who would do different kind of activities with me. And I remember I went in one day after, it was after my last concussion, and I went in and like I literally couldn't count backwards, and it was like that was kind of like a wake up call for me. She would like list numbers to me, obviously not in order, numbers out of order, and then I would have to repeat them back to her in the reverse order, and I literally couldn't do it. So that was kind of concerning for me, and yeah. So then I was kind of like, is continuing to play hockey, is it really worth it? Like, I wasn't going anywhere with the sport, but I loved it. I loved playing it, and I played it for my whole life. So then I finally decided to hang up the skates, and I was kind of like, well, what do I do now? And like, where do I go from here? Because it had consumed so much of my life and my time and my energy. And I'd been going to the gym for years at this point, but I went with the boys. It was never really anything serious. I was just kind of like your regular gym bro. But during this kind of transitional period, I used the gym as like somewhat of an outlet, kind of while I was still trying to figure things out. And the gym kind of gave me something to, well, it was more so training, like really like tracking my training, my progress, something that challenged me. I could challenge myself every time I went into the gym. It was like a constant chase that I had, and that's what I needed. I needed something to challenge me and also keep me like like I need something to focus on at all times, like, or else I get very bored. If something doesn't challenge me, then I'm just perpetually bored. So that's kind of what training gave me, and it gave me something to focus on, obviously outside of hockey, which I could no longer play. And you know, I still even though the gym was like, okay, this is good, like I have something to focus on, something to kind of chase after each and every day, week after week, but I was still missing the kind of like competitive edge that hockey gave me, and sport in general. So literally, I think probably 6 months later, I stopped playing hockey. I remember before Christmas, and it was because I got into a fight, and that was my last concussion. And I remember it must have been like October, November, and then I started a prep for a bodybuilding show in April, so several months later, and that kind of gave me that competitive edge. And I remember, like, my first bodybuilding show was probably my favorite show. A very, very difficult prep. It was a very last minute decision to compete, but it was like I needed that kind of competition, and like something to kind of push me, to drive me more in the gym, and that's what I was missing from hockey. So that kind of glued everything together. So yeah, I just posted on Instagram today, and I figured I'd kind of share that with you guys, because I probably have a different audience on YouTube than I do on Instagram, but I'm sure some of you are the same. So yeah, that's just a little more about me, and how I kind of got into bodybuilding and got out of that dark place, I guess, you know. So that's my rant for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys shared similar experiences, you know, feel free to shoot me a DM or let me know in the comments, because I always love chatting about that stuff. So yeah, we'll finish this meal now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, so I almost forgot again, but this is meal number 4, and it's just 200 grams of 200 grams of rice and 175 grams of ground beef. And that's literally it. And watching Ian's new video, 4 days out from the Vancouver Pro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have one meal left today and a protein shake, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so low-key, I've actually had a pretty eventful evening. I actually went to a hot yoga class for the first time ever. It was my first yoga class ever, and it was hot as hell. And it was actually really good, though. I really enjoyed it. So I gotta have like an intro month there, so I'll probably go pretty frequently this month and see if I can get Jared to start coming with me. And yeah, then maybe just continue that throughout prep. And then after it, I was like drenched in sweat, so I went for a swim, and now we are cooking the last meal. So instead of rice for my carbs in my last meal, I'm doing some potatoes. So I just cut potatoes up in like little hash brown shapes, and some seasoning, and threw them on the pan. And then we're gonna have the 3 eggs and 250 grams egg whites. So that's gonna be my last meal for the day. Oh, and I still got a shake. Alright guys, I'm still half asleep here. It's Monday morning. I just wanted to do a quick physique update for you guys because things are changing pretty quickly. My weight this morning was 230.2, and I think after my last rest day, or Friday morning, it was 227. So obviously we're dropping weight pretty fast here, and I just want to keep you guys in the loop. Yeah, so that's pretty much how the physique is looking right now. I expect to see a lot more changes this week. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked it, enjoyed the video at all, please leave a like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.